direction this video is gonna go in. I literally just pulled out my camera and decided that I needed to do this because I haven't done this in such a long time, and doing this used to be how I like worked through things. I would talk about my feelings or what I'm going through in my life, and it would help me so much just decipher what is going on and how I feel. And I'm in a position right now where I don't know what's going on, and I'm so afraid and I'm so scared, and I honestly feel pretty alone, even though I know in my heart that I'm not. I think I should do this, so I'm doing it, but I really don't want to cry because I've been just crying for the past few weeks and I'm so tired of it. Like, I'm so tired of it. But I have literally candles lit all over my room. Most of them are behind you so you can't see, but got some cozy vibes going. Today, in the midst of another breakdown, I decided that this is enough and that I need to stop overthinking things. I need to stop worrying about things I have zero control over, and I need to realize that I am a human being and I have an entire universe literally at my fingertips, and I need to stop feeling sorry for myself. I need to stop isolating myself. I need to live my life because I just haven't been for way too long. Like, I truly have not been living for way too long. So to start off, once I kind of woke up, I worked out, which I haven't done in a very long time, which I'm hoping to make a routine just to help the dopamine happen for me, basically. I have watched countless self-help YouTube videos, and from those I have created a list of some of the things that I want to do to change my life, and they're all small things to just add into my daily routine to hopefully like just help me, you know. So these are them. Turn off notifications for social media. I've actually just decided to delete my social media apps because I think that's just going to cause me relapse anxiety, to be honest. And then drink more water because I don't drink enough of it, and drink tea over coffee majority of the time, not all the time, but a lot. And then also just take 8 minutes a day to clean up my space, read more. I've also decided to stop drinking alcohol. Yeah, I've decided that. I don't know if it's really gonna fully happen, but basically I just mean I'm not gonna like get drunk anymore. Yeah, my friends are probably laughing, but yeah. And I've also decided to finish things that I once started, because that's a big issue that I have. I just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even know if this video will make it up onto the internet. But what I've realized is that I don't love myself, and it really does break my heart because I really want to love myself, but I don't, and I haven't been working towards loving myself. Honestly, like, I've been doing anything but working towards loving myself, and in the process I've just completely lost myself, and I'm at such an incredible point in my life, and I should be literally living it to the fullest, and I'm just not, because I'm so afraid, and because I just threaten myself all the time with my anxieties and my insecurities, and it's getting old, you know. It's getting old, Courtney. It's not a thing anymore. Another thing is that I've started going to therapy, which is really helping me a lot, because I have some past trauma that I really need to work through, and now I'm finally able to work through it, and it's making me realize a lot of things about myself that I just didn't even know because I was too afraid to ask for help. But you can't be afraid to ask for help, because nothing is going to change unless you just ask for help. And there's so many resources everywhere, online, in your schools, in your communities, like, it's everywhere. So that's another thing that I've started doing to hopefully help me figure my life out and my emotions out. I just really want to know if there's anyone, I want you guys to know if any of you are struggling to love yourself, or you don't love yourself, or you don't know how, that you're not alone. And it can be hard to learn to love yourself when you're so used to putting yourself down. But you have to try and do it. And I'm really trying for the first time in my life. Like, I'm trying so hard to just love myself, and I don't even really know how to do it. So I'm just starting off by taking better care of myself, because that's something that I can really easily control. So taking better care of myself is what I'm doing right now, just to jumpstart this whole process. And then obviously going to therapy as well is kind of part of that, like taking care of myself and being able to like work through my emotions, that kind of thing. So that's where I'm at right now, and I just wanted to mark this point of my journey, I suppose, in learning to love myself. And I just don't want anyone to feel alone and feel like they're the only one who doesn't know how to love themselves, because so many of us don't know how to do it, and we don't know who we are, even though we may look like we know who we are, or we may look like we have everything figured out. I have absolutely nothing figured out, and it terrifies me. And it's really easy to get down on myself, but there's just no point in doing that. And even though I'm making this video and saying all these things, I'm still gonna have bad days when I get super down on myself and I doubt absolutely everything in my life. But it's just, you need to try your best to not let that happen. And if there's people in your life that you're worried are gonna not be in your life anymore, or if there's people in your life that aren't in your life anymore, or if you get insecure about the friendships or relationships that you have and how the other person feels about you, you have to know that you just can't control any of that, and there's no use thinking about it or worrying about it, because you can't control it. You have no control over anybody else but yourself. And if anyone is gonna decide not to love you, or that they don't want to be in your life anymore, that doesn't say anything about who you are and your self-worth. And it doesn't say that, it doesn't mean that you aren't worth loving, and it doesn't mean that you aren't lovable. It just means that people are people, and sometimes things don't work out. And that's okay, and it doesn't mean that you're worth any less. And there's no point worrying about anybody else and what they're doing, because everyone is gonna do what they need to do. Everyone is gonna do their own thing and live their life, and you just can't be a roadblock for them. And you also just can't try to control what they're gonna do or how they're gonna feel, because at the end of the day, you don't have that control. And you shouldn't have that control. I really don't know why I'm filming this video, because this is all so fresh for me, and I don't know what I'm doing or how I'm gonna do it, or if it's gonna even work. And I think it's gonna take a long time for me to really feel confident in myself and be truly happy and love myself. It's gonna take a really long time, but I'm so tired of just not doing anything about it. So I'm gonna do something about it. And I just want to encourage any of you who feel the same way I do, like, just do something about it. Do what you can. And if you really need help, get the help, because life is so worth living. You just need to find the tactics that are gonna help you live life honestly to the fullest, and like allow you to enjoy life, because I don't even think I've even been enjoying life for a very long time, and it's super sad. and I just like want to cry when I think about my younger self, just because I had so many dreams for myself and I was so excited to grow up, and now all I want to do is be young again. But I'm only getting older from here, so only going up now. And I'm just trying to be present, and I guess that's it. I don't know. I also kind of wanted to say a formal apology to anybody in my life who I've hurt in any way or I've distanced myself from. Unfortunately, it's kind of something that I've done as a way of coping with how I feel about my own self, I think. I think because I hated myself so much, I just always became super self-destructive, and I just felt like anything good in my life I was gonna ruin anyway, so I might as well ruin it. And unfortunately, I've lost a lot of amazing people in my life because of it. But I can only improve, and I can't change the past. I can only move forward and change the way that I act, I guess. So that's what I'm doing, and I just wanted to mark this new chapter of my life and just let anyone know that I'm in it too if they're feeling the same way. And we're gonna get through it, and it's gonna be hard as hell, but we're gonna do it, and it's gonna feel so amazing after. At least I really hope it will. I feel really vulnerable right now in my life, but also making this video, and I hope you guys can be patient with me and be empathetic and realize that I'm a person, and it is a lot to put your emotions online. Like, even though I don't have a huge following, like, this is a lot. But I just know that so many people feel the exact same way that I do, and I just don't want any of you to feel like you're alone, because you're not. I don't know if any of this made sense. It might have not. But it's like I've been